Good evening, Brookhaven. I am coming to you tonight from my new home for the first time. I've been spending the past 2 days finding my way around the mayor's residence here in North Brookhaven. I cannot tell you enough how grateful I am to have been given the opportunity to serve as your mayor. Like any newly elected official, my first order of business has been appointing qualified leaders to serve in my cabinet. Tonight, I am here to share with you the people who will be working with me to achieve my goals throughout this term. They will all be working in your best interest to provide a safer and better Brookhaven. I would like to begin with my nomination for Secretary of State. Brookhaven's Secretary of State handles diplomatic affairs with other cities, ensuring order and good representation of Brookhaven. Should we ever have a conflict with Bloxburg, Rocadia, or any other surrounding place, our Secretary of State will be vital. For this position, I am nominating Katie Blanche. Katie represents District 4 in the Brookhaven City Council and has served as the City Council President for the past 2 years. Katie has dedicated years to faithfully serving her constituents and her town. She's the epitome of Brookhaven pride, and she is exactly the kind of person that I want representing us in the situations where it matters the most. My next nomination is for Secretary of Defense. Our Secretary of Defense will oversee the military and our response to invasions and wars. They will be keeping our military strong and our people safe. This was a difficult decision for me to make. It was very important to me to have a secretary who can strike a balance between extremism and weakness. I believe that my nominee can do that. I have nominated Kyle Jones, the Vengeance Party nominee for mayor in the past election, to serve in this position. Kyle knows the importance of a strong military, but he's also experienced the terrors of war firsthand. He is more than qualified to ensure that our town can defend itself and keep all of our residents safe. Perhaps the most important cabinet position for me is Secretary of Business. The Secretary of Business will manage the development of new businesses and also support our existing businesses and financial health. The only way that our town can truly make progress is through opportunity. The Secretary of Business will help me in advancing my goal of fostering economic growth through new development. For this position, I have decided to nominate Drew Breeze. Drew ran against me for the Progress Party's nomination during this past election. While he did not win, I am confident that he is highly qualified in overseeing our town's economy and ensuring that we prosper. Secretary Breeze will also be the chair of the Develop Cherry Road Committee, and I'll lay more of that out in a later press conference. My next cabinet nomination is for Secretary of Recreation. Our Secretary of Recreation will manage our entertainment venues, public parks, and pools, and work closely with the Board of Parks and Recreation. For me, this choice was the easiest. I have nominated Hot Dog Harold from the Party for this position. Personally, during the campaign, I realized that Hot Dog Harold's vision for Brookhaven would not be appropriate for a mayor. The issues of Brookhaven are just too pressing for our mayor's focus to be on parties. That is why I think this specialized position is perfect for Harold. In this role, Harold will be able to focus on providing a safe and fun environment for all people in Brookhaven. We may not be having parties every day like we would have if Harold had become mayor, but we will sure have them often with him in this position. My final nomination is for Brookhaven's Attorney General. The role of our Attorney General is to provide legal advice to me, the mayor, and our law enforcement. She will ensure that the right decision is always made in protecting our residents and that justice is always served. I have nominated Miss Roxanne Lee for this position. I first met Roxanne when I taught her in my advanced biology class at Brookhaven High School. From there, we played together in our rock band, Science of Music. After the band broke up, Roxanne went to law school and took a position as a lawyer at Jerry & Jerry Law here in Brookhaven. I have known Roxanne personally for decades, and I know how capable she is of this position. She has a passion for criminal justice, and that will serve her well in her duties as Attorney General. All of these nominations are currently being processed by the Brookhaven City Council. It is my hope that, by the end of the week, all of my nominees will be approved, and we will form a team that can bring progress never before seen in this town. Before I leave you tonight, I would like to introduce you to my new press secretary, Jack Mack Jr. Jack received his degree in journalism from the University of Robloxia and has worked as a political reporter at Channel 7 News here in Brookhaven for the past several years. He is an excellent communicator and will do a great job at telling you, the people, what we are doing for you. I look forward to being in close contact with him throughout my term. It is my hope that we will create a mayoral administration that is transparent and always working for you. I am always open to comments, questions, and suggestions. Our goal is to create a Brookhaven for all, not just one, not just some, but all. Even if you don't agree with me, I still have your back, because we have more in common than that which divides us. Thank you, Brookhaven. Good night.